join nearly 2,000 Colorado Springs high school seniors finally celebrating today after a unique week-long marathon of graduation ceremonies, trying to make sure, of course, every student gets their big moment they deserve.
Yes, pretty cool way they're doing this. News Channel 13's Kolby Crossley joins us now live from the District 20 Stadium. Kolby, how'd it go?
Well, Josh, Bryn, as you mentioned, 1,800 students over the past 5 days. They held 5 different graduation ceremonies each morning, starting Monday and then wrapping up today with Rampart High School. It was a really cool thing to see, but you have to remember these graduation ceremonies, they're not like your typical graduation. Today, more than 400 students from Rampart High School gathered in their caps, gowns, and masks.
It feels really good. I'm glad we didn't have to wait till July. It's really nice to see familiar faces after all this time, and we've waited a long time. I think we really deserved this.
Honestly, I'm just glad we have a ceremony because for a while it was looking like we weren't even going to have one, so I'm glad to be here today.
This ceremony today culminates a long week of hard work setting up 5 different graduations on the exact same field for a total of 1,800 seniors. Jim Smith, Assistant Superintendent of District 20, was in charge of planning and setting up each graduation. He said the goal was to have a successful, safe, and fun week, keeping social distancing in mind.
And then when they come in, we'll have them distanced before they take their pictures, 6 feet apart, of course, or more. And then they'll make their way to their seats, where we, of course, have been sanitizing every night between ceremonies, and then they'll have a bottle of water there. And then we'll be dismissing again by rope.
And to make sure they are following proper guidelines, the health department held inspections every single day.
Yeah, and I would say that they've been a great partner with us in the planning and then pulling it off, and then they've been here every day to kind of monitor that we're doing what we said we would do in the plans.
And even though it wasn't their ideal ceremony, both students and parents were thrilled it still happened.
Just watching, it's the first time that something like this has ever happened, and just to know that it's going to happen now, that they're going to graduate, it feels really great.
To be here and hit that milestone in life, we're really excited about it, to celebrate, so we have something to look back on.
District 20 will get ready for the next school year now, and as for how that will look, that's still really up in the air because we don't really know what's going to happen going into the next school year. But as sure as we find out what the new protocol will be, we'll be sure to let you know. They also hope that next year's graduation will be back to their normal routine. Here in Colorado Springs, I'm Kolby Crossley, KOLBY News Channel 13.
All right, thanks, Kolby.